Are you contemplating having a breast augmentation? If you are, then this is a video that you must watch. I'm Dr. Ashish Davalbag, Director at Aesthetics Medispa and Advanced Aesthetics in Pune and Lead Aesthetic Plastic Surgeon at My Aesthetic Plus in MGM Medical College, Vashi, Navi Mumbai. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what are the different types of breast augmentation. One of my earlier videos, I have covered breast augmentation with silicone implants and fat grafting. But now we also have a new method, or rather an advance on both the methods, which is called hybrid. So what is there in hybrid? In hybrid, you do use a silicone implant, but you also do fat grafting at the same time. And why should you have to do that? If you're putting a silicone implant, why should you have to consider fat grafting at the same time? The reason is that when you do combine these two techniques, you cover the limitations of each technique and you get a composite result which is far better or superior to having either of them. So let's understand what are the limitations of a silicone implant. So when you put a silicone implant, you put it either under the chest muscle or under the fascia behind the breast tissue. It gives you a augmentation which is fairly significant depending upon the size of implant that you put. But if you have a wide sternum, if you have a breastplate which is wide, then you cannot let the implant come over onto the breastplate. It has to stay outside. As a result of that, your cleavage then tends to become a little wide. Okay. Here, if you add fat on the inner side, after having put the silicone implant, you can build up a narrower cleavage with that. Similarly, if you've got almost no tissue on the top pole, and the silicone implant would be seen as a little rounded structure, which may make it look fake. Or if your breast base or the template of your breast is slightly lower side, then you can add fat on the top pole and you can make the breast look fuller on the top. Also, it softens out the sharp cutoff of the silicone implant and makes it look really nice. So this is the advantage of having a hybrid technique. With breast augmentation with fat grafting, as I have already mentioned, you can add volume. You cannot control the final result. It does increase the cup size, but that's about it. You don't get an increase in projection, nor do you get a lift with fat grafting. You just get an increase in volume. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of silicone implant augmentation and fat grafting. And if you combine them two together, those limitations that you have with silicone implant alone are removed. So that is why it's called hybrid. It's also called as composite breast augmentation, and that's the latest in breast augmentation. So if you wish to consider this, do give us a call, write to us, come and meet us here and have a face-to-face consultation where we can explain everything and also help in sizing you up, selecting and help you get a size that you want. So if you've liked this video, click the like button here, share it with friends who are interested in having a breast augmentation, and if you feel like there are queries, then do leave a comment and I'll be happy to answer them.